as the nature of our job, we can be very isolated from others, and we can sometimes feel very alone, just because that most of the projects probably they only need one QS for the project, or even one QS to run for multiple projects. And even in your company you have multiple QSs, you hardly ever will run the same projects, even on the same contractors at the same time. So the problem that you have most likely will be you can only experience that. And what I find is when sometimes I just really need a mate, need a buddy that I can talk to, not to reveal any of the confidential details or going down to each person, each contractors, but more of as a peer review or as a moral check, or as a just want to share with someone and to make sure that I have done it right, or even just to find someone who you can talk to that can actually relate it to you. Because the industry still have quite different perspective of what quantity surveyor is, and everyone have a different understanding on it, and unless you are someone who working in the industry as a QS, you don't know what QS actually does. And each QS working in each company, in each sector, you will be doing different things. And even you are in your own company, you working on the different projects that can't change what your role, what your responsibility is. So it's a very adaptable and flexible and changeable and hard to define a role, not as clear as black and white. So I have the frustration of I can't share with anyone about my frustration. And if I try to explain to someone who's not in the industry, it takes me forever to actually get that person to understand what the true problems are. And it's, at the end, I'll just give up. I'll just like, why bother? But there's quite lots of negativities in this industry, and there's lots of stress in the industry. And for other professionals such as engineers and project managers, and they have multiple ones in the same project, in the same company, that they can bounce ideas and communicate and have each other's back. But for quantity surveys, we tend to be very alone and lonely. So I just want you to know that whatever you experience, you are not alone. We all experience this. Whatever you have been struggled, or even you currently battling, you are not alone. We are battling the same battle, and we are struggling the same struggle. So feel free to reach out if you're finding that you do need someone to talk, even just you want someone to listen, but on the same level that understands of where you come from. And again, this is a community that I want everyone to feel is a safe place to share. And if you don't feel comfortable to share on the comment board, you can send me an email and I can send it back to you, and with my best support. And and I think we do need to work as a team together. We need this community to support us and to lift us. This is a great career, but it's also a very challenging career, and we need each other to support us.